What's up, retail fam? It's your boy Mike coming at you from, no, it's not the bushes, not the trees. I'm actually out here in Arcata, California at the park, working on my fitness, taking a walk around, just getting the blood flowing. Now, this is not financial advice. This is my own personal opinion. And before I get started, you already know what to do. Now, just to be clear, in the last contest that I had in the video to guess my weight, a lot of you guys and gals, I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much. Respect. You guys came out and said that, and gals said I was 225, 235, 250, 273. It was all in the 200s except one person that said I was 313. Now I'm 6 feet tall. And just to be clear, when I played sports, my playing weight was around 245, 250. When I was pretty much like lifting a lot of weights and doing stuff, I was still 247, 251, somewhere in that area, 252, and my waist was 38. But people would see me and they're like, how much do you weigh? I'm like, guess. And they were like 215, 220, and I'm like, I'm over 250. And they're like, no way, there's no way you can. I'm just dense like that. You know, you go to the carnivals and the circuses or whatever you go to and they guess your weight, they've never guessed my weight, ever. They're always off by a lot. I think one time when someone came close but missed by a couple of pounds within that range. But I always won. I always got a little monito. Now, let me flip this over to AMC. Oh, by the way, my weight, I weighed myself. It's actually in the shorts. So if you want to see how much I weigh, go take a look. But I do need to get under 300 pounds and just all the love you guys got. And also, I'm going to have another contest. So just go ahead and put in the comments. Should I double it and give it to the next person? Or should I have two $50 winners? Let me know. We'll come up with something in the next couple of days. Now, when AMC, when Adam Aaron did his thing, the price was over $3 and it dropped all the way down to, let's call it $1.75. People were pretty pissed off. People saying Adam Aaron doing his thing again, and on, right? Got rid of some debt for 2027, moved it to 2029. Everything's fine. Now there's a recovery. There was a recovery from that point of 275, 277, and it went up, 175, 177, and went up over $2. There's people buying shares. People were looking like, hey, we're gonna have a nice recovery. And then it just dropped back down to this range of $1.80, under $2. Now, what I was talking about is I want to see consolidation. And having consolidation in this area, I think is very key for what I want to do. Now, when I talk about this, I'm talking about options only. I'm not talking about shares. Now, some people say, well, you know, why are you talking about options? Why are you adding more to what you already have if you're free rolling and on and on? It's because I want to, and they see there's opportunity to make money. And when there's opportunity to make money, guess what? I'm gonna go after it and I'm gonna make money, because one thing I hate doing is losing money. But having patience and taking out emotions is very key to doing something like this. Now, the options, when I talk about it, I'm gonna be doing this anywhere from 3 to 4 months out that I mentioned before. Now, this range here, today's Thursday, I'm not gonna buy any options today. I'm not gonna buy, maybe, it's a big maybe, tomorrow right before close, which would be for the weekend. But if not, probably in the area of next week, Monday or Tuesday, depends on what goes on the market and depends on the price action for AMC. Now, if the price starts to move up, say $1.90, $2, $2.10, $2.15, $2.20, $2.30, I'm not gonna force nothing. I'm not gonna force a position or try to jump in or try to get in really quick. That's where you miss and make money. Miss and lose money. That's where, if there's continuation to the upside and you jump in, you're gonna have to have continuation to the upside, because if there's any type of retracement, you're gonna lose money pretty quick, and that's not what you wanna do. That's not what you want to have happen. You wanna be able to get in your options 3 to 4 months out, longer if possible. If you can afford it, it would be great. Maybe have less options, right? A lot of people like to YOLO and you end up losing money. I know people YOLO'd a couple of weeks ago. The price dumped and you lost everything. You got IV crushed. I don't want my retail fam to do any of that. Now, you can get mad because I'm playing options. You could get mad because I'm buying and selling. I don't really care. This channel is for people that want to understand AMC. You already know I sold before. I will sell again if the news, you know, if Adam Aaron comes out and does something or something happens in the world and I have to sell, guess what? I'm selling. I'm not diamond handing or hodling just to appease you guys. That's how your brokerages are the way they are. And I explained this many times before. So let me just be very clear. Now, the options that I'm looking at, I have certain price, I have tickers and price targets, and I'll give you those, and dates, and I'll give you those. Again, this is not financial advice by any means, but the consolidation I like right now, I think it's great. It's fantastic. Now, you have the earnings that are going to be coming out on August 10th. Big shout out to that date, because it is my birthday. Last time I think I did a live stream a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, when I was on YouTube quite a bit. Will I do another live stream on my birthday? You know, I might, because if it's August 10th and it stays on August 10th, I'll probably just go to an AMC, buy a whole bunch of movie tickets, and everybody can come down and see a movie theater out in Temecula, California. That would be cool. And like a live stream the whole thing, that would be cool. I think I might do that. Now, before I get out of here, I just got to say this. This weekend is the 4th of July. There's gonna be a lot of people starting the weekend off with 10 digits, 10 fingers. Some people say, well, it's 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. Okay, yeah, whatever it is. And they're gonna end up with less digits, pretty much. Be very careful, especially when it comes to the kids, the children. You got a lot of things going on. If you got illegal fireworks, hit me up. Don't get this channel banned. Hit me up. Just kidding. Just be very careful with the children. Now, one thing I do want to say is this, is that trading, take emotion out, have a plan, understanding and follow through with it. And for me, I tell you, people get upset, but I really don't care. I don't care what people think about my channel or how I come across. I don't care what people think about my way of doing things. That I don't have charts up here, that I'm just talking. People are like, well, you just talk about nothing. That's fine. Then you can just keep moving on. I don't need you to sit here and cater to me. I don't cater to anybody. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Now, I did share a post on X about some dark pool prints. Okay. Now, there's a lot of tools that I use and a lot of tools that I have that I don't give out to the public, or I don't give out information like that. I just don't. People had asked me to make a Discord before and charge for it. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't need the money. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for YouTube money, YouTube revenue. And I think that's the difference between me and a lot of people. People are like, well, you came back to YouTube. Yes, because when I sold, I was all about AMC, and I sold, and there's no reason for me to make AMC videos no more, or to even talk. I don't need the revenue. But when I bought back in, I started making YouTube AMC videos again here on YouTube, and that's fine and all. Now, at some point, will revenue kick in? Yeah, I don't know, maybe a year. I don't make enough videos, and I'm not on here enough to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm getting monetized now. No, they took that away years ago, and I didn't really care. Matter of fact, I was trying to give my channel away to somebody that really wanted it, and I couldn't even give it away. Now, there's one ticker symbol that we're looking at and we're possibly going to start buying into. And again, this is not financial advice. This is something that we're doing. And I think I'm going to be being more open when it comes to the movie theater chain or the movie theater section or sector about what we're doing. And this particular stock, this is not a TikTok where I'm just like, or I'm going to be like, wait for part 2. No. Lou versus Wall Street was really good at that. He actually made video after video after video, and you're just waiting for that one ticker symbol that he's going to tell you, and he never tells you. And next thing you know, you're 2 weeks in, and he's still talking about this one ticker symbol that's going to explode, and he never tells you. But that ticker symbol is ANGX. Now, if you don't know what it is, take a look at it, do your own research. I think we're going to start buying this. ANGX, I think there's potential to make a lot of money. They're actually playing soccer here, baseball team, so if you hear noises in the background or music and so forth, they're having a great time. ANGX, I think there's a potential to make money. Have I bought into it? No, I have not. Well, am I going to, or will I? The answer is most likely yes. When? Maybe in the next week or couple of weeks, but it's going to be after my play when it comes to AMC. If I open the options play on AMC, then ANGX, I'm actually going to end up buying that, and that's going to be a hold, because I do believe that has the opportunity to do very well. Maybe 3, possibly 4 times X the entry price. Just on shares only. That's it. No options. Just shares only. And you could take that how you want. You could do your own research. Don't believe anything I say. Go do your own research. Do your own DD, please, because the last thing that you want is to look at a play and be like, hey, Mike was wrong. And I'm okay with being wrong, and you could correct me. That's fine. But so far, when it comes to AMC, you already know I haven't missed. I bought in at the best price when people thought it was horrible. People are now looking at it and be like, why isn't it broke over $2? Again, we're looking for consolidation. I'm looking for options, and I do think this will be pushed to the upside. That's why I increased my price target from $5 to $10. I actually like it a little more than $10, but let's be realistic. Will it happen this year? I don't know. Hope so. But I'm looking for big things from AMC, because Q2 was fantastic. Q3 is going to be great. Q4 is going to be a monster. And earnings is on my birthday. Everybody have a blessed day. Have a safe 4th. If I don't make another video, I'll see you in the weekend or next week. And if I have another video, we'll see what I have to say. Maybe I have a contest of mine. Take it easy. God bless. Peace.